Hypertension, commonly known as high blood pressure, is a global health crisis, affecting over 1.28 billion people worldwide. When left uncontrolled, it can lead to devastating complications like heart attacks, strokes, and kidney failure. But what if standard treatments fail? For some patients, even multiple blood pressure medications don't work. This is called treatment-resistant hypertension, and it requires a new approach. That's where Tryvio, or Aprocitentan, comes in. Approved by the FDA in March 2024, it's the first endothelin receptor antagonist, or ERA, for hypertension, offering a new lifeline to those struggling with uncontrolled blood pressure. In this video, we'll cover what makes Tryvio different from other blood pressure medications, its mechanism of action, and how it lowers blood pressure, dosage, side effects, and important safety warnings, clinical trial results that led to FDA approval, and who should and shouldn't take Tryvio. Stay tuned to learn everything you need to know about this groundbreaking hypertension treatment. Hypertension is called the silent killer because it often shows no symptoms until major health damage has occurred. It happens when the force of blood against artery walls is too high, making the heart work harder than normal. Over time, this can lead to heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, and vision loss. Blood pressure is measured in two numbers: systolic pressure, which is the top number and the pressure when the heart beats, and diastolic pressure, the bottom number, representing the pressure when the heart rests. Normal blood pressure is below 120 over 80 millimeters of mercury. Hypertension is diagnosed when levels reach 130 over 80 millimeters of mercury or higher. Most cases of high blood pressure can be controlled with lifestyle changes like diet, exercise, and stress management, as well as medications such as diuretics, ACE inhibitors, and calcium channel blockers. But for 20% of hypertensive patients, blood pressure remains high despite taking at least 3 different medications, including a diuretic. This is called treatment-resistant hypertension. Why does this happen? An overactive endothelin system is one reason. A molecule called endothelin 1, or ET1, causes chronic blood vessel constriction, making blood pressure harder to control. Fluid retention is another factor, as excess sodium and water in the body contribute to high blood pressure. Additionally, genetic factors or kidney disease can be biological reasons why some patients' blood pressure stays elevated. Tryvio is the first and only endothelin receptor antagonist, or ERA, approved for hypertension. But what does this mean? It blocks the effects of endothelin 1, a potent vasoconstrictor responsible for narrowing blood vessels and raising blood pressure. Tryvio works by targeting 2 key receptors. ETA receptors, blocking them prevents blood vessel constriction, allowing vessels to relax, and ETB receptors, inhibiting these helps the kidneys remove excess sodium and water, reducing fluid retention. By acting on both ETA and ETB receptors, Tryvio provides long-lasting blood pressure reduction. The FDA approved Tryvio after strong clinical trial evidence showed its effectiveness. The Precision trial, a phase 3 clinical study involving 730 patients with resistant hypertension, found that patients taking Tryvio 12.5 milligrams saw an average systolic blood pressure reduction of 15 millimeters of mercury after 4 weeks. 84% of patients maintained lower blood pressure for at least 48 weeks. Edema and fluid retention were the most common side effects, occurring in 9.2% of patients. These results confirmed Tryvio's ability to lower blood pressure when other medications fail. Tryvio is taken once daily at a dose of 12.5 milligrams with or without food. Important dosage tips: take it at the same time every day. Do not skip doses or stop suddenly, as this may cause blood pressure spikes. Regular checkups are required to monitor kidney function and fluid retention. While effective, Tryvio may cause side effects. Most common side effects: edema or fluid retention in 9.2% of patients, anemia, which means low red blood cell count, and fatigue and headaches. Serious warnings: hepatotoxicity, so regular liver function tests are needed. Reproductive concerns, as Tryvio may reduce sperm count in men, and pregnancy risk, meaning Tryvio should not be used during pregnancy. Tryvio is not recommended for pregnant women as it can harm the fetus, patients with severe liver disease, and people taking strong CYP3A4 inhibitors, which can increase Tryvio levels dangerously. How does Tryvio compare to other blood pressure medications? ACE inhibitors like lisinopril block angiotensin but are not used for resistant hypertension. Calcium channel blockers relax blood vessels but also are not used for resistant hypertension. Diuretics like HCTZ remove excess fluid but again are not used for resistant hypertension. Tryvio, or Aprocitentan, blocks endothelin receptors and is used for resistant hypertension. Unlike traditional drugs, Tryvio specifically targets the endothelin system, offering a new option for resistant hypertension patients. Tryvio is a game-changing treatment for patients whose hypertension remains uncontrolled despite multiple medications. If you or a loved one struggles with high blood pressure, speak to your doctor about whether Tryvio is the right fit for you. For more drug insights, hit subscribe and follow us for weekly updates.